Hey guys, Kelly here with Warren First 931, host of the show. I am live in my La Casa, yay me! And we are doing another fabulous Super Tuesday interview with coming up in this upcoming 2026 election. Tyler Simmons is running for District 11, and we're going to ask him just a few questions like we've done the other candidates on this special day. And we also want to say Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving.
And so with that, we're just going to dive right in. The first and foremost, the question I always ask all the candidates, whether they're the incumbents or the newbies, what got you started in politics to begin with?
I've been interested in federal politics since I guess the 2016 election.
Okay.
That's when things really got interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as local, when the rock quarry came up, it really got us following and interested in going to the meetings in the local politics.
Yeah. I did notice during the rock quarry stuff that it got a lot of people involved in this community. It was a packed house.
Yeah, there's probably over 100 people where usually there's 5.
Yeah. And I love, and that's one thing. I love community involvement when it comes to things, whether it's politics or things going on in our area. And then, of course, with that being in the 11th district, what area is that exactly?
So it's basically from Dibble to Midway and all in between and a little bit past on the Dibble side of things.
And so when you when the election starts really hitting full force, starting in January for the new year, what are some of going to be what's your platform like? What is going to be some of your specific topics that you want to stress out to the community that is matters to you the most?
I think a big thing is just transparency and accountability and making sure the public's aware of everything going on, which your show helps a ton, filming all the meetings and stuff. I would like to take my Facebook page when I do get elected and just continue that with my district and put out a monthly short thing of what's going on because people don't watch the whole meetings and stuff.
Like our city administrator Nola Ming does. It's Super Tuesday, and I'm glad that Terry Bell, our county executive, could be here today, as well as Brad Hillis is here as well. So we're going to ask them some Q&A, some things going on. I guess let's just say first and foremost, how was last night's full court session?
We had a really good meeting last night. We announced that we actually got a CDBG grant to actually let our fire departments get some radios. They've had some communication issues and dead spots in the county, almost like your cell phone when you go through certain areas. And the state is putting in a tracking system at 911. Okay. And this is a system that the state troopers use, and they have a lot better service. The ambulance services, the state provided them the radios a year. You could actually have a fireman in Memphis and be able to talk to somebody.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
It's a statewide network, and those radios are really expensive. They're from $3,000 to $5,000 a piece.
Wow.
So we filled out for the grant, and the county commission about 6 or 8 months ago approved the match, and the other day we were chosen to actually get the grant. So we're really excited about that, and it's a great thing for our volunteer fire departments.
I love that. And going into it, we did ask before we go to my questions. We did post this, and we had some questions from concerned citizens. So, of course, always what you get all the time is when is Terry Bell going to improve that animal shelter? I like saying it that way because I've heard it so many different ways.
Times. Yes. Well, we're actually working on that. It's not an easy issue to actually fix. I know people are frustrated. There's no water or sewer up that area. We've been working behind trying to get that area cleaned out and working with the city to try to get the sewer and water up to
and then the codes, you got to get all make sure codes are
codes.
Yeah.
We have to go through the bid process because we're a government. We're not we just can't go out there and hire anybody.
You can't just subcontract anybody like I can.
Yeah, see, we wound up just like the roof. It sat there for a long time without a roof because we kept bidding it. And the cheapest bid we ever come up with was $169,000. Well, I told you, we're just trying to spend $400,000 on the whole building.
Yeah.
So we were able to, though, it took time to get in line with the contractor. We bought the materials, and we got that done for less than $70,000.
Yeah, I
So
remember that. And then it got put up right as soon as that
right
got
as
fed.
soon as that, but it took us a long time to get that done. And TCAT, we run into some issues there. They were going to lay the block. I met with the
I remember
the instructor out there.
Yep.
Got the blocks and everything out there, got them inside, and he said, I'll have to teach my class how to do this. So turns around, in this meantime, he takes another job.
Yeah.
And I'm not aware of this until I finally get a hold of him. And he's like, oh, I'm in North Carolina.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. So I had to go meet with the other instructor, and he said, well, I really don't do that. I need you to get a TCAT's still going to do the inside work there. We've instituted a lot of different things, and I have a lot of people holler they can't find the animals. We don't post them. But we had to shut down the Facebook page because every time we posted a dog, there were so many negative comments and that we wouldn't doing anything or whatever. And we can't control comments when we're a government entity. That would be against the Constitution for us to do that. So we developed a website, WCACAC.com. If you go to the county website and under adoptions, there will be a link down below. You click on that link and it will take you to that website. You go to the sub menu on there and it's got adoptions.
Okay.
If you'll punch on adoptions then there's another sub menu.
Yeah,
of course that's on everything. You go down here, it says dogs. And you punch on that, and look, we've got all the pictures of every one of the dogs.
Yeah, I'll show it for you. There you go.
Every one of the dogs that's adoptable down at the shelter are actually on there. So if you want to help us out and get rid of these animals and get them a good loving home, go on that page, share them on your Facebook page, and tell them to come down there. Warren County is doing something that I've not found any other county actually doing. We've raised money, got grants, and we are spaying and neutering these dogs, and there's no charge for you to give these dogs a good home. So that is the way, and I don't know of any other time that Warren County government's actually raised that money and actually put that towards spay and neuter in this community.
Yep.
This is Susan Bain with Tree City Realty, wishing you and your family a warm and joyful holiday season. May your home be filled with peace, laughter, and love. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Tree City Realty.
This holiday season, Sonic Drive-In is grateful for you. Thank you for choosing us to be part of your memories. Wishing you a joyful, flavorful holiday filled with happy moments and good cheer. From our Sonic family to yours, happy holidays and a fantastic new year.
This holiday season, Reddick Brown Ford is sending warm wishes to you and your family. And to say thank you for an incredible year, we're giving you something special. From November 24th through the 26th, and again December 1st through the 5th, enjoy employee pricing on maintenance services. That's brakes, tires, oil changes, transmission fluid, and more. Everything you need to keep your vehicle merry and bright. And that's not all. Drive into the new year with select factory models priced at just $1 over cost. Celebrate the season with savings and service you can trust. Reddick Brown Ford, where holiday cheer meets unbeatable deals.
Randall Walker Farms wants to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a joyful holiday season. This year, we're grateful for the support of our neighbors, customers, and everybody who believes in shopping local. From early mornings in the fields to the customers from the window, we're proud to be a part of your holiday traditions. May your season be filled with warmth, laughter, happy holidays from all of us from Randall Walker Farms. And give us a call, 635-9535.
The year is coming to a close, and Gateway Tire and Service Center wants to help you roll into the new year with confidence. Whether it's fresh tires for winter roads, a full vehicle service, alignment, or brakes, our team is here to keep you safe and moving forward. As we welcome 2026, we're grateful for our loyal customers and this incredible community. Thank you for trusting us with your journey every mile of the way. Start the new year right. Stop by Gateway Tire and Service Center, where we're more than just tires. We're your gateway to a smooth year ahead. Happy New Year from Gateway Tire and Service Center.
This Christmas, the moments feel a little brighter, the smile's a little warmer, and the memories worth holding on to forever. At CD Media, we capture the spirit of the season, from cozy Christmas portraits and family gatherings, to couples, seniors, events, and every milestone that matters to you. No matter what you're celebrating, your story deserves to shine. This Christmas, give the gift of timeless photos. Book your session with CD Media, where every moment becomes a memory.
In this community.
Yeah, I agree.
And so we're trying to control that pet population, but we still got to ask people, be responsible pet owners. Go get your dog.
And then the other thing is, that going to these meetings I've been to, and talking with Jeff or whoever's in the meeting, even though we say you adopt, like there's 10 animals, right, in the shelter, and they adopt 8 out, well, 5 or 7 more come back in.
That's exactly right.
It's a revolving door.
Because we've not done anything for years about the spade and neuter, trying to make the public aware, or the government even stepping in and saying, we're going to try to help.
Yeah.
And I hope this spring to have a little more exciting news as the campaign goes on about what we're going to do.
And especially, guys, with the weather coming up like it is, you got to, you can only work in certain type of weather conditions as well. So we have to be patient.
And that's another thing that people don't understand. We're basically hanging around 50 dogs down there at the shelter. Even when we get the new shelter, that's going to be about the capacity.
Yeah, 70. Was it 70?
I know it's about in the 50 or 50 range.
Okay.
Is the new shelter.
Oh, the new shelter.
So it's still, they're not going to have the employees and everything to take care of we could put 200 animals in there today if we went out and just got every animal that's running loose. And so we've got to do a lot of education, and hopefully the public will help us, because this requires help from everybody in Warren County.
100%. And then the next question is, what is the current status of the county-owned spec building? Specifically, does it have a business in it yet?
No, it's been showed several times, and actually the county has no legal control over that building. I want people to understand there's an industrial development board. And the director of that is Miss Wendy Sneed. Yeah. And the county appoints 5 members and the city appoints 5 members. And they actually control the spec building and what happens in the industrial park.
So the question would really not be directed to you or Brad Hillis. It would be more towards the IDB board, which would be Wendy.
And I will tell you this. It's kind of like when we talk about renting at the mall. We're getting people that call us. Some things work. It's like all business deals. Some things work out, some don't. So they're working on that, and they can't tell you everything that's going on, because
some things have to be secret.
If a new business is trying to come to town, they're competing with another business, so they can't come out and tell you, well, yeah, we've got somebody lined up, until the actual official word comes out.
Okay, and then the last one. What can be done about reasonable places for young beginning workers? So many places have been bought up, fixed up, and rented out at high prices. Then the rent is raised too high, and too often we need some small efficiency, reasonable places, or our workforce will have to leave.
That's a tough one, because we want our county to grow. As our county grows, the houses become everybody. We really are having a lot of people that want to come to Warren County.
Yeah, we do.
It's really growing. So that's one of the adverse effects of growing. And I don't know exactly how the government can step in and help with housing like that, because it's a free market system. And it's one of those things, growing pains, I guess we just have to live with.
We have to work with. And then, of course, going with the questions, I always like asking you guys when y'all come in here, again, what started this all for you getting into politics?
Oh, that started a long time ago. That would have been about 24 years ago. Or 23, when I actually run in 2002. And I just wanted to be a county commissioner then. And when I got elected, I do have a funny story to tell about that. I was a county commissioner after I'd been on there about 2 years. He brought me a Robert's Rule of Book of Order. And he gave it to me, and he said, "You need this book." I said, what do I need it for? He said, well, you're going to be county executive one day.
No way.
Yes, he did. And I just kind of, I kept it. I still got it at home.
Yeah.
And I said, I won't need that. I promise you, I won't need that.
Do you still have it?
I still have it.
Oh,
and as time went on, and then I run the last time and got defeated, and I was like, maybe he didn't know what he's talking about. So then I run again and got elected. So evidently, God has a place for me.
He knew something was coming up. And then, what issues are most important to you in this upcoming election?
All right, we've got of course, the animal control. It's one of those things we want to try to get fixed. Yeah. We're trying to change things. I know it seems slow, but anything government does is actually slow. And of course, we bought the 3-star mall, and I'm really proud of getting the health department over there this spring and the senior center over there. Mm-hmm. And we do want to work on getting more retail stores in there if we can at all. It's just a tough way to go because so many people are buying online today.
And I would like to add to that, because I've been listening to a lot of news outlets, and we've said it too, due to the fact of being able to get on our internet and go online shopping, it has put a damper, whether it's a mom and pop store or retail stores across the board.
It has. I think that's happening all over across the country. Mm-hmm. And, I know it's sometimes it's more expensive, but if you want these stores here, you got to support them.
Yeah.
And we just need to go out and buy the local stuff here.
Yeah, I agree. And then the other thing is, what changes would you like to see in your community that you believe that elected officials should prioritize?
We've made several changes since I've come in office. Of course, we had the 2 convenience centers that we have rebuilt that I'm really proud of. And when I say we, I want to include the county commissions, the most important part of this, plus the people working under us. We've got a good sanitation department, good highway department, and a good ambulance service. And it takes all of us working together. We've been able to rebuild those convenience centers. Mm-hmm. I think everybody at Smart Station in Morrison, if you've been to those are top notch. And
they're amazing.
That credit goes to Josh Roberts. Yeah. We took a lot of flack of picking out those sites. People didn't want them there. But after they're there, I think you'll see they're not like the convenience centers of the past. They are state-of-the-art, clean, and
something we needed.
Something we needed and something we needed to do. We've been able to move the senior center over to where they've got parking and they've got plenty of room. Yeah. That's been amazing. We got found a place for the health department, put them in the JCPenney's building. Right. They will open probably in July. And
the community hub.
The community hub, we got a grant for that. We got a grant for the coffee shop, which we will be putting in the mall. And we've been able to do all these things because everybody worked together. Yeah. And we're trying to improve Warren County, and we've helped the fire departments. We doubled their allocation from the county. Yeah. We've got them the grant now to buy the radios. So there's one more kind of campaign promise I made that I've not got anything done on that that I would love to bring forward. I've not got into getting any of the roadways landscaped, and I still want to bring that to fruition if I'm elected again, because we're the nursery capital of the world.
Yeah, we got to look it.
But we right now, if you drive around, we really don't look it. We're not promoting our nursery industry as much as we should be.
I agree. And then lastly, do you have, of course, I always say this, guys, my next question is, are there any upcoming dates that people can get to know you better, like meet and greets, things like that? These meetings, for example, like last night.
Yes.
These are open to the public, and you're part of not just the full court, but they can also be you're part of the financial committee group and whatever groups. Committee. Yeah, you're a majority of them that I'm at.
Yeah, and we've even created some more. We've created a tourism authority, which we've not done anything yet, because that's kind of where we're leading with the landscaping, the roadways.
I gotcha.
And we're looking at trying to get some new signage up coming into Warren County, because Bridgestone was gracious enough to donate what we've got, but they're getting kind of
they need
as a matter of fact, one of them actually, the post rotted off and it blew over and broke up, and so we lost it out toward the Rock Island area. Right. So we're going to look at trying to get something done about that. We brought on a opioid counselor out of our opioid money to try to help with the drug problems.
Yes.
Mr. Key Ford, and I know he's been on your show, and he's a great guy to help anybody that's struggling with those issues in the county. And so there's a lot of things that we're looking to do. And as the campaign goes on, when we figure out who all's running, we'll be having events that we'll be glad to talk to you anytime.
So as of right now, is there anybody running against you?
Well,
not to my knowledge.
No, but nobody's publicly come out, but I'm sure there'll be somebody. And I'm anxious to
knock on wood. If there's nobody, you got lucky.
Yeah, but I don't think that'll probably happen because you can look back in history, and I don't think we've ever had a county executive zoning post.
I don't think so either. But if you are thinking about whether it's county commissioner seats, city stuff, I think the cutoff time is March the 10th. Or around that March 8th.
I think it's February the 19th. I think.
I thought it was March.
I think it's February.
To turn in your papers?
I think to turn in the papers. You pick them up December the 22nd.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm
going to have to look in
All right, we're going to have to look those dates up.
I'm going to text Tuesday.
I may have messed that up.
Terry, I think it's in March, but I got to double check.
Okay.
But again, I appreciate you coming on the show with me. Is there anything that we did not talk about that you wanted to get out of there before I let you go?
Probably, just to get involved in your government.
Yeah.
Keep
the meetings
aware.
Are public.
The meetings are public. You can come, and if you come to a lot of the committee meetings, you'll learn.
Oh my gosh,
there's usually some things that the state requires.
Yep.
Or there's laws in place, and we have to do things the way we do them. It's not that we just make them up.
Yeah.
And
it's not like, I know you wish you could just snap the fingers and be like, it's done, yay!
And that's really frustrating coming from owning my own business. You walk out, and if I decide to do something, I put somebody to work or I buy something. It's not that way with the government because I'm dealing with every one of your taxpayers, and we're trying to be conservative with the taxpayers' money.
I love it. Well, again, thank you for coming on the show.
You for having me, Kelly.
We're going to take a quick break from our, there is one more thing. With it being Thanksgiving month,
yes.
What are you most thankful for?
Oh, I'm just thankful. I've got a big family. We've got 7 grandchildren.
That's right.
And I'm just thankful that we will all have our family together and be able to eat. And we've been blessed way beyond what we probably deserve.
Aren't you going to be isn't a new baby on the way?
We've got, and we'll have 8 this time next year, hopefully.
Oh my gosh.
So it's really exciting at our house for Thanksgiving, so I really enjoy just being around my family.
I love that. Well, thank you for that. Guys, we're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors, but when we get back, we're going to have Brad Hillis on, one of the county commissioners, come on and talk about why he's rerunning and all that fun jazz and more. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
This is Susan Bain with Tree City Realty, wishing you and your family a warm and joyful holiday season. May your home be filled with peace, laughter, and love. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Tree City Realty.
This holiday season, Sonic Drive-In is grateful for you. Thank you for choosing us to be part of your memories. Wishing you a joyful, flavorful holiday filled with happy moments and good cheer. From our Sonic family to yours, happy holidays and a fantastic new year.
This holiday season, Reddick Brown Ford is sending warm wishes to you and your family. And to say thank you for an incredible year, we're giving you something special. From November 24th through the 26th, and again December 1st through the 5th, enjoy employee pricing on maintenance services. That's brakes, tires, oil changes, transmission fluid, and more. Everything you need to keep your vehicle merry and bright. And that's not all. Drive into the new year with select factory models priced at just $1 over cost. Celebrate the season with savings and service you can trust. Reddick Brown Ford, where holiday cheer meets unbeatable deals.
Randall Walker Farms wants to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a joyful holiday season. This year, we're grateful for the support of our neighbors, customers, and everybody who believes in shopping local. From early mornings in the fields to the customers from the window, we're proud to be a part of your holiday traditions. May your season be filled with warmth, laughter, happy holidays from all of us from Randall Walker Farms. And give us a call, 635-9535.
The year is coming to a close, and Gateway Tire and Service Center wants to help you roll into the new year with confidence. Whether it's fresh tires for winter roads, a full vehicle service, alignment, or brakes, our team is here to keep you safe and moving forward. As we welcome 2026, we're grateful for our loyal customers and this incredible community. Thank you for trusting us with your journey every mile of the way. Start the new year right. Stop by Gateway Tire and Service Center, where we're more than just tires. We're your gateway to a smooth year ahead. Happy New Year from Gateway Tire and Service Center.
This Christmas, the moments feel a little brighter, the smiles a little warmer, and the memories worth holding on to forever. At CD Media, we capture the spirit of the season, from cozy Christmas portraits and family gatherings, to couples, seniors, events, and every milestone that matters to you. No matter what you're celebrating, your story deserves to shine. This Christmas, give the gift of timeless photos. Book your session with CD Media, where every moment becomes a memory.
I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. It is Super Tuesday, and we have a great lineup of folks that's been on the show so far. Thanks again to County Executive Terry Bell for coming in here. Remember, guys, if you have not registered to vote for this upcoming election, please do. And if you're 18, if you turn 18, let me say this while I'm thinking about it. If you're turning 18, like close to the election time, you can actually fill out that paperwork now. And then when it's time to do the election, it will click on and you can vote for this upcoming election in 2026. But now with me, we have the very own Mr. Brad Hillis. He is the, what district are you in?
Fifth.
He is the 5th District County Commissioner, and you are rerunning again.
Yes.
Yes. And so, again, same thing like asking Terry and them. I'll go backwards on this one. What made you start getting into politics? Was it something you just, as a little boy, said, I want to do this one day?
Well, mainly service to the community.
Yeah.
I spent 34 years at work talking to people and hearing their views and their opinions on things. And I grew up here. My family's all grown up here, and grandkids are growing up here. And hopefully experiencing the growth Warren County is, hopefully try to maintain our hometown feel while dealing with the issues of growth.
Oh, yeah. I like that. I love that. And do you see yourself doing this to the day you die, or is there ever going to be a stopping point for you?
I don't want to be one of those that people look back and say, at his age, it's time for him to go.
Okay. I got you.
I want to, as long as I feel like I'm a beneficial part, I want to serve. But I hope when it's time, I'll see when it's time for me to let somebody else have it.
I got you. And then what issues are important to you in this upcoming election?
A lot.
Yeah.
But dealing with the aspects of our local government is doing a great job. Executive Bell does an outstanding job, and the whole commission. I can safely say I feel like everybody on that commission really cares about this county.
Yeah.
But we're going to be dealing with a lot of issues in the future of growth.
Yeah.
Just growth is good, and it brings a lot of good things, but it's actually expensive for local government as far as what it takes to manage and sustain that growth.
I was going to say, and then talking about growth, because, I've been to several of the meetings and seen all these soon to be or could be for our county. How are you guys going to help educate the community on that?
Well,
or what are some things the community, I guess, can do to be educated on it?
For one thing, tune in. You record all of our meetings. Everything's public. You hear a lot of accusations or people get carried away thinking that things are private. Everything with our local government is public.
Yeah.
The public is welcome to all meetings.
Yeah.
And basically, for them to get involved, to be better educated, all they've got to do is tune in to you or attend some of our meetings, and everything's on the county website.
Correct. And then what changes would you like to see in your community that you believe the elected officials should prioritize? Because I know there's so many.
Well, as Executive Bell said, everybody on that commission wants that animal shelter completed.
Yeah.
And it will be completed, and it will be a nice shelter, but the wheels of government turn slow.
Yep.
And we've really worked diligently on trying to stay in a budget, give the county the most and best building we can, and stay. Warren County enjoys one of the lowest or the lowest tax rate of a county that touches us.
Yeah.
And you can't just go out and blow a lot of money and keep that tax rate like we've been able to do.
You got to be careful with what you do with it. Okay. I like that.
And the mall.
Oh, yeah.
I truly believe a few years down the road, it takes time, of course, but I believe the mall will be really a blessing for the county.
Okay. And just because he said you need to answer some of these questions, I'm going to make you do.
That's okay.
So what is the current status of the county-owned spec building specifically? Does it have a business in it yet?
No, it does not have a business in yet. I actually drove by that building yesterday. There again, we don't have a lot of input in that building. We can, recommend and encourage
Suggestions.
Yes, but the IDB predominantly controls that building.
And just so everybody knows, tonight is the IDB meeting that's going to be held at the Chamber of Commerce. I believe, is it 4:30 tonight?
Generally, I think it's
Is
around
that right?
4:30.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I think they're 4:30. I'll double check. I'll have my assistant Terry check right quick over there. But yeah, if you guys want, and this is, by the way, that IDB meeting is again open to the public.
Yes.
4:30. Yeah.
That is one thing. Facebook is a great tool in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways it can cause a lot of harm.
Right.
And a lot of people get carried away and read things without realizing that everything to do with this county's government and the IDB, all of that is public.
It is public. And speaking of being public, to add on to that, Brad, is if you go to warrencounty10.gov and you sign up with your email, you can get notified emails of, like, it says meeting finalized before the meeting happens, and you can click on that, and then you can actually get like notes like similar to this that's in the meeting and actually read what they see.
Yes.
Which is very helpful, because when I got told back when I was about 5 or 6 years ago, when I wasn't as involved, I'm like, how does this happen? And I got frustrated because how did you vote for this? And how did you vote for that? But then when you dive into it now in my 40s, I'm like, okay, now I get it.
And I've had people question me, or it's because, and it's not that they were being negative, it's that they wanted to know why. A lot of times in our full court meeting, like last night, Terry will present something to us as the full commission, and we vote on it. And a lot of times there won't be a lot of discussion. Yeah. And people have asked me, well, why do you just vote on something without a lot of discussion? Yeah. The discussions generally happen in the committee meetings. Yeah. By the time it gets to the full court, the committees have approved it, and 98% of your discussion is over.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And another thing I want everybody also to know while you're here, and you can agree with me on this, is after each meeting, 9 times out of 10, you guys, even after a heated discussion in a full court, or a subcommittee, they actually go and eat supper together and break bread. And I want y'all to know that it's an amazing little environment that you can agree to disagree and still go home, and I'm still your friend.
And that's why I said a minute ago, there's no doubt in my mind, everybody on that commission cares about this county, because you've got different views and you've got different inputs, but we can sit down at a table like this and realize that we're just looking at different point of views, but we both want the same thing.
Exactly. And what would your answer be to the response of Virginia's question about reasonable places for young beginning workers because of all the rent being high, because you were talking about the growth? I mean, what is your response to that?
I've said many times, I would hate to be a young couple starting out this day and time, because it is so expensive. And that, there again, we get back to the growth. The people that are moving here set the rate, what they're willing to pay.
Oh, yeah.
For land, rent, home prices.
Right.
And our county government really don't have a lot. They can't control that.
Right. Right.
And now you're talking about income-based rent. You're talking about like Section 8 housing. There is avenues if people will want to do that as far as pilots or TIFs or something to encourage it. But as far as initiating it, it's hard for us to do it.
Right. And then the other thing I don't think a lot of people understand that I've found out, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, with more Section 8 housing in our community, it's less opportunities for those big companies to come in, like whether it's a restaurant and or a store. Because I remembered in one of my meetings I went to that was mentioned saying, yeah, but this company refused to come because they looked at Section 8. And in order for that business to, he said something like to survive, that's what they look at, that rate. And we have a very high rate of Section 8.
This is Susan Bain with Tree City Realty, wishing you and your family a warm and joyful holiday season. May your home be filled with peace, laughter, and love. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Tree City Realty.
This holiday season, Sonic Drive-In is grateful for you. Thank you for choosing us to be part of your memories. Wishing you a joyful, flavorful holiday filled with happy moments and good cheer. From our Sonic family to yours, happy holidays and a fantastic new year.
This holiday season, Reddick Brown Ford is sending warm wishes to you and your family. And to say thank you for an incredible year, we're giving you something special. From November 24th through the 26th, and again December 1st through the 5th, enjoy employee pricing on maintenance services. That's brakes, tires, oil changes, transmission fluid, and more. Everything you need to keep your vehicle merry and bright. And that's not all. Drive into the new year with select factory models priced at just $1 over cost. Celebrate the season with savings and service you can trust. Reddick Brown Ford, where holiday cheer meets unbeatable deals.
Randall Walker Farms wants to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a joyful holiday season. This year, we're grateful for the support of our neighbors, customers, and everybody who believes in shopping local. From early mornings in the fields to the customers from the window, we're proud to be a part of your holiday traditions. May your season be filled with warmth, laughter, happy holidays from all of us from Randall Walker Farms. And give us a call, 635-9535.
The year is coming to a close, and Gateway Tire and Service Center wants to help you roll into the new year with confidence. Whether it's fresh tires for winter roads, a full vehicle service, alignment, or brakes, our team is here to keep you safe and moving forward. As we welcome 2026, we're grateful for our loyal customers and this incredible community. Thank you for trusting us with your journey every mile of the way. Start the new year right. Stop by Gateway Tire and Service Center, where we're more than just tires. We're your gateway to a smooth year ahead. Happy New Year from Gateway Tire and Service Center.
This Christmas, the moments feel a little brighter, the smiles a little warmer, and the memories worth holding on to forever. At CD Media, we capture the spirit of the season, from cozy Christmas portraits and family gatherings, to couples, seniors, events, and every milestone that matters to you. No matter what you're celebrating, your story deserves to shine. This Christmas, give the gift of timeless photos. Book your session with CD Media, where every moment becomes a memory.
And now you're talking about income-based rent. You're talking about like Section 8 housing. There is avenues if people will want to do that as far as pilots or TIFs or something to encourage it. But as far as initiating it, it's hard for us to do it.
Right. And then the other thing I don't think a lot of people understand that I've found out, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, with more Section 8 housing in our community, it's less opportunities for those big companies to come in, like whether it's a restaurant and or a store. Because I remembered in one of my meetings I went to that was mentioned saying, yeah, but this company refused to come because they looked at Section 8. And in order for that business to, he said something like to survive, that's what they look at, that rate. And we have a very high rate of Section 8 housing here.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't realize that already,
Yes. if I could stress one thing to the residents of this county, it would be all those years that I spent at UPS. I was there before the internet.
Yeah.
I'm dating myself, but
Yeah. You're fine.
And I watched what we used to carry in and carry out of this county.
Mm-hmm.
With the internet, came Walmart, and I'm not Walmart, but Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And the gradual shift of the millennials that grew up with a smartphone in their hand, and they can walk down the sidewalk and order a pair of shoes.
That's correct.
And if I could stress anything, it would be we have a lot of hometown options in this county, and people will just search for them and shop at home.
Yeah.
I mean,
it'd make a world of difference if you shop
Yes.
local. I always promote and tell people shop local first, and then if you can't find it here, then branch out. For example, I needed a 30 by 40. I'm just going to complain right now. Foam board for this beta convention. I went to Harbor Freight, Lowe's, Walmart. Oh, who else? And I went to one more store before I had to go online and go to, my mom's getting it for me today at Office Depot in Murfreesboro. I even tried to look at Staples and they were out. And I'm like, but again, you always need to shop local first. I mean, I called every
Yes.
store. And the Teacher Center was the other one I reached out to for a foam board. And they didn't have that size. And so, again, that's the only reason I go and shop online is when I can't find stuff here.
I'd rather pay a few dollars more.
Correct.
And buy it from my neighbor.
Correct.
Than to order it.
Because at the end of the day, if we don't start buying more local stuff, they're going to have to raise their prices up to make ends meet, right? Is that the ending?
They just can't compete with the worldwide web. There's no way. But if you go to the Civic Center when they're playing ball, or Midway, or somewhere Morrison, you don't ever see Amazon on a little kid's jersey.
No, you do not.
Or Walmart.
That's right.
It's the local people that keep this community going.
It really does. Now, just the same question. Are you, when you come up in the 2026, when it all gets started, are you going to have like any meet and greets, or is the best way to get in touch with you is at the meetings for the county commissioners?
Well, I've never made myself not putting my public information. Half the county's got my cell phone number anyway.
Right.
I always just say, if somebody wants to talk to me or has questions, my number's 931-212-5800.
There you go.
And I've never, if I don't answer, I will call you back.
He does.
Anybody.
Terry does too.
Well, anybody that's called me since I've been a commissioner with an issue in their community, even if it's not in my district.
Yeah.
I've went to them.
Yeah, because I've called, I know you're not my district, I've called you and several other county commissioners, because I've said this in the years past on my shows, is if you have any issue and you know somebody that knows somebody, call that person and they'll direct you where you need to go. Or when I had to call Scott about the community hub thing, I don't know if I skimmed over it, and I just want to make sure I'm saying what I'm saying, because I did try to call Terry, but he didn't call me back right away, which is fine. I want to say which is fine. But Scott answered his phone because he is my district. And then he's like, Kelly, I haven't read it yet, but I'll read it and call back. And he did. And so, again, for any of those naysayers that say that they don't get information from the county commissioners or whatnot, I have to say poo on that, because that's just not right. Either you call the county executive's office, or you go online and you can see all their information of your county. Your information's on there.
Every commissioner's listed, email
or phone number or cell phone. Yes. And I'm gonna, as we get closer, I'm gonna make that in our paper so people can get closer to time. But I do appreciate you coming on the show. And one last question is, what are you most thankful for this Thanksgiving season?
Well, my family.
Yeah.
I lost my dad last year, but I still have Mom, and I'm thankful for her. And my family, we have 4 grandsons, and we all get together, have a big meal, and I'm thankful to be where I'm at.
Yeah.
I love Warren County.
Yeah. I know you do, and that's why everybody gravitates to you so easily, man. No, you can sit down with Brad and talk all day.
Yes.
Literally. But I love that. But thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Is there anything that we didn't mention that you might want to say? Or are you good?
Just like we've talked before, there's so much information on the county website.
There is.
Before people get online and have conspiracy theories, most of those questions can be answered from the county website, or leads you to the information that will answer.
That's correct. Again, guys, if you ever want to know what's going on in the county, like you said, do that. Or you can always look on our Facebook page or our YouTube channels. We have videos of all the meetings, just about. I try to go to all of them, but now I can reassure you we will be at every one of them, courtesy of my 2 interns. They're doing a great job. But thanks again for coming on the show, Brad. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Guys, we're going to take another quick break for a word from our sponsors. And when we get back, more things to come with all things Warren County and then some. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.